Canfield of Merino taking on Lane Martindale of Sirocco. Scores 0-0 after the first period. They're just going into the second period. Also have Sullivan from Sedgwick County Fleming. McCoy Sullivan, a junior, 26-13, taking on Jacob Chavez from Monta Vista. That's on mat number 4, and I did have Carson Reese on mat number 1, and that match I looked away and it's over already. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to look at my scoreboard and find out what happened there.
Sullivan's all the way up to 145 pounds.
Yep.
Jumping around here in the weights.
We're actually up to 152 pounds on mat number 1 already.
And Sullivan's up 2-0. He's got a nice bar locked up. Now he's picking up a couple more back points. He's kind of lost his opponent for a moment. Now he's getting chest to chest. Got the reverse half in there, teeing out to the side and going for the pin. But the short first period may save his opponent's bacon here. As we'll go to the second period, it'll be 5-0 for the McCoy Sullivan.
Remington Canfield and his opponent Lane Martindale from Sirocco tied at 0. I can't tell who's who. I think Canfield's on the bottom, but they both got maroon singlets on. I'm just trying to find the leg bands and see who's who, but the legs are intertwined and can't tell there either. But I think Canfield is on the bottom here in the second period with 20 seconds left to go. They're still tied 0-0.
Second period, McCoy Sullivan got reversed, and that make it 5-2. Chavez working from the top from the Monta Vista wrestler. 145 2A. McCoy tried a good stand up, but couldn't get any wrist control, so he's still on the bottom. Little pick and stick move there by Chavez, right at the edge. Well, the referee's going to say out of bounds. Sullivan got a single leg, started to stand up with it, but restart with Sullivan in down position.
Remington Canfield from Merino still 0-0 in his match. Now in the third period just underway.
Sullivan with a little Granby roll, and he's got his opponent flat on his back going for the pin. Excuse me, Jason.
Canfield on the top position here in the third period. He's working a wrist and an arm bar. And there's the pin for McCoy Sullivan.
Yeah, he did that little Granby roll, come up on top and put him away with the pin. And that comes 2:14 into the match. Okay.
Remington Canfield's match still 0-0. He's still got that arm bar and a half trying to run the head. His opponent Martindale from Sirocco just bellied down. Not getting any action. Now Martindale makes his way up to his feet. Canfield drops down to a single leg and they'll go out of bounds.
Are you sure that's Canfield?
No. just going by the leg bands and what the screen says. I think that's right.
Yeah, that's a tough one. But they're both maroon and white.
I do know that they're tied at 0, though.
We're just saying mat 6. We've got. Oh, okay. That's
Paul
one
Cooksey.
Of the Cooksey twins. That's Paul going. He's taking on Blake Weimer, sophomore out of Middle Park. And he shoots, they go out of bounds.
Remington Canfield, little tilt try. Still 0-0 in that match. Capel from Lyman is on mat number 3, Rob, as he's up 4-0.
Okay.
Also, Ramey from Merino at 160 pounds is just getting underway on mat number 1. Canfield with an arm bar trying to get Martindale over on his back. No, Martindale's going to stand up and Canfield going to push him out of bounds.
Okay.
10 seconds left in that match, still tied 0-0.
Cooksy's up 4-1 in his match. Canfield-Merino 0-0 tie over on mat 2. That's clear back at 132 pounds.
138 pounds. Braden Capel from Lyman still leading his opponent Estrada from John Mall 4-0. And we're going to go into overtime in Remington Canfield's match. So we're strung out clear from 132 pounds up to 160 on the 2A side.
Capel's at 138. Going against Estrada. Capel up 4-0. As they go out of bounds again. Cooksey working from the top here. 17 seconds left, second period.
John Ramey from Merino, a junior, 14-5, taking on Lawrence Martinez from John Mall. No score over there in the first period with 15 seconds left, and there's Ramey in on a good double leg, and he's going to get the takedown with 7 seconds left in the first period and go up 2-0. Remington Canfield's match, we haven't forgot about it, but Remington Canfield sprung a leak and they had to clean up some blood, so we haven't even gone into the overtime yet.
Cooksey gave up an escape to end the second period. He'll work from the bottom. And he's up 4-2. A quick stand up, gets dumped back down.
Remington Canfield's match now underway in the overtime period. Whoever gets a takedown will win it. If no one gets a takedown, we'll go into sudden victory. A fireman by Martindale had Canfield over on a hip for a minute, and they'll go out of bounds.
Cooksey's still caught underneath.
Braden Capel from Lyman leading 6-1 over Estrada from John Mall. Ramey from Merino leading 3-0 over Martinez of John Mall. Still in overtime in Remington Canfield's match. 0-0 score in the first overtime period. And Canfield has Martindale in a front headlock. Now Martindale makes his way up to his feet. They'll break apart. Martindale with a shot and they hit heads. Canfield tries to get in behind and they'll go out of bounds with 5 seconds left. Still no score.
It's a wild scramble. Cooksey can't get off the bottom. He goes out of bounds. They'll have to restart. 1:19 third period. It's on the 3A side.
And we're going to go into period number 2 in Remington. Period number 2 of the overtime in Remington Canfield's match. Looks like we're going to have Dylan Donahue on deck on mat number 1 after John Ramey's match for Merino, as he's up 3-0 still.
Capel's going to win his 6-0 over Estrada as they jog off the mat. Cooksey trying to get a stand up here. He broke away for a minute, but they're out of bounds.
Remington Canfield on the bottom here in the second overtime period. Martindale riding him. And Canfield's going to score the first point as he squirts away and gets an escape. It's 1-0. And we'll go into the third overtime period. If Remington Canfield can ride Martindale out, he'll win the match in 3 overtime periods.
Okay, Cooksey's up 6-2. I looked away. I'm not sure what happened, but he's going for a single leg. So they're on their feet. Goes for the double right at the edge, and he's going to get the takedown. That'll make it 8-2.
Remington Canfield on top here in the third period, just underway. Canfield riding with a spiral ride, trying to bust Martindale down. Martindale hits a switch. Canfield pulls him back over to a hip. Riding out the Sirocco wrestler. Now Martindale comes up to his base. 7 seconds left. Martindale's going to get the escape. With 5 seconds left in the overtime and tie it up 1-1. Martindale with a shot. Canfield throws him, and there's the takedown for Remington Canfield as time runs out. And I think they're going to give it to him. Remington Canfield's going to win the match 3-1.